Put the fries in the bag and the grass in the bowl, and I do what I'm told. Yeah, I do what I'm told. Got the fries in the bag, got the stash on hold. Clock in, clock out, then I do what I'm told. Put the fries in the bag and the grass in the bowl.
On Creations is proud to present.
Hi, hello, and welcome back to Ring Ring Hello Podcast, the podcast where no matter your background, you're not alone in a post-COVID world. Today, I am joined by LeyCris, entrepreneur, mental health advocate, and all-around wonderful creative. Hi, hello, how are you?
Hi, hello, how are you?
I'm doing so good. It is such a gift to be able to spend this morning with you.
Yes.
Starting off with sharing with our audience here, my dear friend has a variety of wonderful business endeavors that she takes on and manages. Would you be so kind as to share with us the various different endeavors you have, my sweet?
Of course. And I want to say thank you for having me. It's such a privilege. I'm so blessed to be able to have this moment with you right now.
Yes.
So I go by LeyCris and I have 3 collections. My first collection is Heartfelt Tips, and that's press on nails. And the second one is Shine Therapy, which is rhinestones and gems. And the third one is LeyCris, which is my mental health advocacy. It's more of a page right now, but
Like a
something
community
I'm working
blog,
on. What's that?
like similar to a community blog.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's the thing too, is I am how we came about our greetings of one another. I was just scrolling through the old classic TikTok and stumbled upon your wonderful lives where you share loving messages to whoever joins and give people the opportunity to advocate for themselves and just to be heard and listened. Could you share a little bit about those lives that you do and your community engagement?
Yes. I've been an advocate longer than the business that I have now. Um, and so I always knew that that was my strong foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has something that they believe in, something that they fight for. And mental health has always been my life, my journey with it, recovery, and advocating has been something that I enjoy. So when I made this page, I had to separate it from my nail page and make 2 pages just because sometimes you need more direct information and you need it to be
Yeah.
separate for just, the community. And
Yeah.
I knew that I knew how important it is to be relatable, to talk, to provide open spaces and vulnerability. I know that sharing your own stories and struggles is very important. And I know that stigma is a big obstacle to recovery.
Yeah.
So I think that based on those, that page was really important for me to have so people can get to know me on a deeper level and always know that this is mainly my passion and my love besides all things.
Yes. Beautiful, I tell you. Oh,
Thank
my
you.
heart. It fills me with so much joy to know that there are people in this world who really do care about others and are
Oh,
online.
absolutely.
It can be
Absolutely.
very challenging in these times sometimes to know how to best utilize social media, And
Yes. But can I say that it I wouldn't do what I do if there wasn't people that were there for me like yourself.
oh, thank
Or
you.
other people on different levels, right? Or people who have the profession that
Yeah.
work as a behavioral tech or they do work in mental health. I wouldn't be here doing that if it wasn't for there. And that inspires me to have and we talked a little bit about this, the career in behavioral health that I've always wanted.
Yes. Yes. And with that, would you be willing to share how the skills that you already have from your own journey in life, would you say that what is the crossover between, because you've mentioned your own journey with it, and then you took that and utilized it as an inspiration to create a community online. Now from that community online, do you see yourself getting closer to those other goals of connecting? Like, do you can you see the
Absolutely.
connection?
Absolutely. I can't wait. I can't wait. After my husband is done with his schooling, I can't wait for my career. My daughter is going to be 18 next year as well.
Oh, that's a big life.
So
That's a
yeah,
big life shift. Oh my
it
goodness.
really is. It really is. And because of that, I feel like it's just the right time, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Everything is working in its way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yes, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready for it. But education is really important. Classes, training.
Yeah.
When you are, one thing is advocating and doing things that work for you, and another thing is learning what works for everybody else as well. And being educated in that is super important.
Yes, and respecting that, and I would say your brands, all of them, all reflect that awareness that you have. Like,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
ability to manage those different things. All the messages are always the same, providing love into the world, but you have different niches of how you express that. Okay.
Yes, yeah. For example, with heartfelt press-ons, um, when I did my nails, when I started doing my nails for myself, I didn't realize that it was a self-care that I always needed my whole life.
Mhm.
And it's not the actual nails, it's the time that you have with yourself, self-reflecting, improving on a craft, going through
Yeah.
hardship and perfecting it. That is real confidence and that's growth. And I think what it is for me is like, if more people would invest in themselves, even in an small act of doing your own nails, it's a way of mindfulness and
Yeah.
self-care, not the actual act of it. Because a lot of people may think, well, is doing my nails going to improve my mental health? No. It's a very small step to discovery of one's
Mhm.
importance in that little thing. It could be junk journaling, it could be anything. But if you're taking time to do something that makes you feel good, you're self improving, and
Yeah.
it drives to self awareness.
Yes. Absolutely. And with that reflection, could you share what type of qualities you look for when you're building your team of community?
Like that work with me because I'm one person show.
No, 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 I mean on, reach, like community reach. So, do you do you look for community, or are you more of you just create the space and then the people come?
I create the space. I could
Okay.
say that I create the space. If in the future, with further education, I would love to further open doors in a community, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, that I definitely
Yeah.
understand. With you in the future, you would be planning more of a direct outreach where you would be going out versus right now you're hosting a space. I think that makes total sense.
Yes, absolutely. Like where I can actually interact with in a deeper level. Right now, I feel like I do create the space.
Mhm.
Create a space of reference. Just getting to recognize that what you feel is okay. But I will always tell uh, people in my safe space or the community that I already have I'm not a therapist. I'm not
Yeah,
someone that can help them on an everyday basis, but I'm someone that struggled a lot,
yeah,
and I'm somebody that knows that reaching out is very important. So if I can get them to reach out
yeah.
to
That's
me, and
a
then I
step.
can, yeah, I can open doors as far as reference or not. But yes, I'm hoping to have more of a personal connection in the future.
Yes, that makes sense. And is truly such a just the word that comes to mind is beautiful. The journey that you have and all that you have done and accomplished within not only your own self-growth, but with what you do provide and are providing and building to because your dreams are already taking form in the actions you have now.
Mm,
And with that fulfillment of like, I am providing, I am doing, I am giving, and you are. I so
mm,
understand because I was on my own similar journey of that myself, and it's such a gift to be able to see and hear another person finding themselves and
yeah.
then giving that love right back
Mm,
because we need that.
absolutely.
We all need that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I don't I never thought I would be here in the position that I am now. I worked really hard on my mental health. I
Mhm.
did what I had to do in regards to my own recovery, and it just radiated positivity. And it attracted people, and it attracted what I did in a way that I didn't even know. Spiritually, I was also changed, and that has a lot to do with where I'm at now. But how can I say? Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And but I know that there's plans for me, and I know that if I continue to be positive and work on myself, it automatically attracts the
Those
community and the
opportunities.
people
Yeah.
around you. Yes, you find each other kind of a little bit, not to be cliche, but you and I, um,
Yeah.
there's a
But it's
certain
true though,
realness, there's a
because
certain heartfelt feeling, you know?
yes.
Yeah.
Uh, as you well know, this journey of entrepreneurship and in a lot of ways leadership
Yeah.
can be stressful.
Yeah.
What types of practices or routines do you use to maintain your own mental well-being at this state in your journey?
Workout is very important. Um, so I try to work out regularly. If I could work out every day, I would, and I should, because I think that it's an automatically stress reliever, serotonin booster, and all of the above. So it's really important for
And it reduces
my
that
lifestyle.
physiological stress.
Yes, it really does. It really does. So that's really important, and my spiritual life is very important to have, that strong foundation, and know that where I stand as a person, who
Yes.
I am.
Yes. The
Um,
mental part of the journey is heavily
yes,
influenced by our spiritual conception of ourselves.
absolutely. Absolutely. Well said. Yes, absolutely. And taking a step back, if I don't feel good, I have to be real with myself. I don't feel good. I'm feeling this way. And
Respectfully
the last thing I
respecting
go, what's that?
respecting that within yourself.
Yes, 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 absolutely, yes. And taking it day by day. When I start to try to control the next day, even the next moment, I have no control.
Yeah.
Every day of my life is moment to moment, because if I try to plan and I get set back by something like, my maybe depression or anxiety, then I'll start to internalize that and then make it an everyday
Yeah.
reality, if that makes any sense. So moment to moment, like, I'll take it moment to moment. I'm not going to plan what I'm going to do tomorrow, and not in a technical way, right? Like, what, as far as
No, yeah.
planning,
In
but more
an
like,
emotional way.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I definitely
yes.
understand as a trauma survivor myself, that is how I had to learn to survive. Like because otherwise your mental self will overcome you. you will lose
Yes.
control of yourself. You have to
Yes.
learn that self-discipline of like, I this is my reality. Nobody else
Of
knows our realities but ourselves, and we're the ones in charge of maintaining that balance and that discipline and respecting ourselves because sometimes
yes.
we don't physically feel good even if we think we should mentally feel good, but that has an influence on how we function.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing and for I am so very grateful to get to know you and your story and to be able to share it and know that, you know, there are strong people in this world and it's hard. It's hard to do what you do. It's hard to do what we all do, you know? Like it's not it's life isn't easy, but we don't
It's
have to
not.
live it all in one day. It is a
Yes.
moment to moment. It is a one day at a time.
Yes. Yes. But thank you though. Thank you
Absolutely.
for giving us voices, for giving us a platform to even have this conversation. Honestly, I really do need to let you know how amazing you are for that, and I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you. I love it. I love to be able to give people that gift, you know, because I needed it in life, and I know how critical it is for others to know their story is one worth hearing.
Yeah. Yeah, that you're more, and also I feel like you give us uh like the opportunity to be more than what we are, a company, right? But we're people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're
And
people.
so, yeah, you give us a voice more than to get to know the person behind.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's such it means so much to hear that.
Of course.
Do you have any, podcasts or books, aside from the one we're on right now, just as a
No, I
light
don't.
plug, that you or tools that you recommend for other entrepreneurs?
Tools.
In any regard, so, like, nails, for example, is one tool that you share with us as a business aspect, but do you have any other tools that are other crossovers?
That help me with my business.
Well, that help you with your business and also and or including that also help with your mental health, like that mission of follow through, that discipline aspect. Cause like taking care of your nails is sort of your discipline of self-care.
Right. Um, I'm trying to think like tools. I mean,
Or
other than
courses?
the,
You you
like,
you
yeah,
mentioned
go.
you're into education. So like do you have any learning tools? Like courses or those sort of things?
Yeah, so right now I am actively going to get my certification for peer support, but I need my CPA starting next
Congratulations,
year.
girl.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
that's
And
a woo, people need to look into that. Do some learn you wanna talk about having to have discipline. You gotta have
yes, you
patience and love to be a
absolutely.
support to a person on a one-to-one level.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And um as far as yeah, so and then working after that's going to be my CPA, but it's just waiting for the right time to get that. But as far as like tools, I still do like mindfulness classes. I had just had like certifications for things like that. You can
Mhm.
also do training, like for myself I do like a crisis intervention trainings, some certifications that you can do, and also volunteer work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Volunteer work. So share if you're comfortable, what type of
Yeah.
volunteering do you do?
Well,
And how do you
I
find opportunities?
yes, so we at So my church, I don't want to brag, but it's a wonderful church. It's a community church. It does a
A
lot for your
gift.
community. I tell everybody that if you're looking for a good church, pay attention to how that church serves its community, because
Uh-huh.
that's a good church. And so we have a big youth ministry there.
Uh-huh.
And part of volunteering there is kind of being that person that starts up that conversation. How was your week? How are you feeling?
Mhm.
So we do this every time we start the group, and it's just a small way, without having the proper certifications or degrees. I can't offer
Yeah,
more than just that safe space.
but that is
Um,
a gift.
yeah, yeah. So those are just small ways, and of course, my mental health page where I offer the safe space and interact with people in that way.
Yes. So your work transcends from the online community also to your direct living community through your church group and that community.
Yes, yes, yeah. It goes hand in hand. I feel like a lot of people are open to me, and I open myself to them.
Mhm.
So I think you have to have an open heart, a willing heart to listen.
Yes. Yes, I would say that it will drain you if you don't have that type of perspective.
Yeah, of course.
How did you come to that revelation within you as an individual? Because I, of course, understand because I had to come to it in my own terms. So if you don't, or was it instinctive for you? As I had to learn, maybe it was something that came kind of naturally for you.
To be a like a mental health advocate.
Yes, like that reflection of like I
Yes,
I get
do
fulfilled
this.
by supporting in mental health.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, like brutally honest, um, people are dying from suicide every 2 minutes. Um, the statistics alone makes it a very urgent thing
Correct.
to advocate in any way that you can. Just the statistics alone, it's almost like it's an urgency
It
that
is. It's a
can't be
crisis.
postponed.
Yes.
And that's the main reason, in a way where it's very direct, right? People
Mhm.
are, committing suicide, and it's very alarming. I think that what got me to open up all the way, besides that very important fact, is my husband's two best friends died within 3 weeks of each other,
Oh my
both to
goodness.
suicide, both males. And that year alone, my cousin also committed suicide. The following year, I had
Oh
another cousin commit
no.
suicide. So I know more people, unfortunately, committing suicide personally than I know of anyone dying of natural causes.
Yeah.
And at that point, I just felt a huge. I had no business. No, wasn't doing nails, nothing like that. I just knew that I had to work on myself, get through everything that I could do for my mental health, being that I was also not in a good state. I've had
Yeah.
my crisis moments, I've had my trauma, I've had to deal with that in order to be here. But I knew that it was not just about me.
Yeah.
It can't just be about you. You have to think about other people, and that gives you strength to advocate for something so important. And that doesn't mean you neglect yourself. It means you work even harder on yourself
Yes.
to be able to be strong, because we cannot afford not talking about it. We just can't. Not even for
Literally.
2 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's a sense of urgency. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. There's a sense of urgency.
Yes. And you have and through through your journey in life and your own overcoming, you have also felt the deep impact that someone feeling as if they have no other option, that
Yeah.
has an impact on us. It
Yeah.
it is, and so with that comes, there's the statistics of it, like, but at this point, I'd be willing to question, is there anybody left who has not lost someone to suicide in this world? Like, how
Mm.
how lost as a society, what will it take for people to wake up and realize, like, we need to be there for one another? We need to start talking to one another. We need to, in America, in the very least, in the United States, we need to heal our communities. And it starts by looking inward and reflecting within ourselves. It starts within changing our own day-to-day habits and behaviors.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
that turns into, when you go to work, you begin to recognize, like, is this job fulfilling me in this way? Such and so forth. It reflects to your community directly, your family, your friends, and then further it continues to build. And the only way that there can be this healing of community is if we take the first step to look inward. And I I really appreciate that you took that step and you recognize the need, and you use it as a passion fuel, because it is hard. It is a challenge. It takes a lot of work to get to that type of perspective, because as people who, everyone has been through something in life that was a challenge, and that challenge looks different for everybody, but a pain is pain, and it affects us all the same.
Yes, absolutely.
We all need love, and we all have the ability to be a part of that and make the
Absolutely.
choice for it.
Yes. Yes. I couldn't have said it better. I really couldn't have.
Thank you. With your advocacy and your follow through and your community, where do you see your business aspects heading in the next few years? You mentioned earlier of your desire to have that career and formal higher not formal, but higher education.
Yes.
Do you want to, or do you plan to continue your other businesses while pursuing those? And what's the crossover of that look like in your dream? Like, you don't, everything can change, but like, where would you, if you could be
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah. I want to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. I think my priority and my passion is mental health.
Hmm.
So that's the career that I want. I
Hmm.
love this business. I'm working hard every day.
Hmm.
And I don't know where it might lead, but my priority is mental health. So if I can't do that because I have the businesses,
Yeah, you
then I
would.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
So,
that's
but I'm
very
trying.
respectful and
Every day I
understandable.
try. What's that?
That's very understandable and
Yeah.
respectful.
Yeah. Yeah, because as a business owner yourself, there's times where you quit.
Yeah, you girl don't post on Instagram every day. Yeah, I know that's right. I used to, and that's
Oh
the thing. But
God.
like, you do what you got to do, and like, the mission stays the same. I'm comfortable with pulling back on social media if it means that my daytime gets to be a direct positive impact on my community.
Yes, yes. And can I say that when you do that, I feel it. I know when you're taking days off
I hope you get
from
to have a
social
rest too, because
media.
we all need it.
Yes, yes. But I have to say there's no one else I know that works harder like you. So I can definitely feel it
Oh,
when you're taking those days off.
thank you.
But yeah, no, I mean every day is a challenge. It's a passion of mine. So taking time off is really important. But in regards to what do I see myself in the future, I definitely see myself in my goal is to be a working crisis intervention,
Mhm.
and that's something that I am very passionate about. So if I can't do that because I have my businesses, then that's okay with me.
Yeah. And I think that's beautiful. You know, like the world needs, and you know, the world needs
Yeah.
that direct, immediate, physical, like that's being a part of your community. Like people have
Yes.
gotten this misconception that being online equates to having community. And in some way it does. But we should not be, social media isn't reality. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
we don't live in our phones. You make
Yes.
connections with a person who runs a page that,
Right.
like, you're not, like, there's more to it. And to
Right.
be able to get to still be bringing in such a wonderful and beautiful impact to the world through your businesses, I so understand, like, there is something more important to do with you know, if a higher priority for yourself. You have a higher priority, but you're still
Yes.
doing and fulfilling that need for healing.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
It's beautiful, I tell you. Just you're just a light in this world that we need. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here, and
I appreciate you.
thank you to our listeners for turning on and tuning in to Ring Ring Hello, the podcast where no matter your background, you are not alone in a post-COVID world. It is such a blessing and an honor to be able to have these conversations, as heavy as they are at times. There is so much light and truth that comes from being able to have these types of connections, which is the positive aspects of social media.
Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
it can be such a wonderful tool.
It really can. It really can. And you know, if having a community consists of one or two people that are I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's the
It
community.
does whoever reaches, but I'm okay with the connections that I'm making now. I am beyond happy. For example, this one itself. So if that's all the community I have, that's all I need.
I'm right there with you, sister.
Yeah.
That is, if anybody were to take something from this episode, please let it be that. Please let it be that fulfillment of, I have this moment with this person right now. Because it is such a gift. And it really does mean the world to me to be able to have these moments, to be able to have these conversations, to be able to share, because I know the positive impact that it can have, and it does have.
So beautiful. Yes. Yeah. I'm feeling so blessed. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do, for everything that you don't think people are seeing. Thank you, because we are, and I am. I really do appreciate this space.
I hate crying. I'm such I read an article recently that said, and I know I don't know the truth of it, but it's one of those just like, oh, of course I'm seeing this right now kind of things. And it was like,
Yeah.
people who cry in the moment their amygdala is actually more connected. Their brain is like higher connected on processing emotion and at logic. And my personality type is a logic based pathway. And like, I have recognized that within myself and like how I handle emotions and things like that. And like, I can't stop myself from crying if I feel like crying.
As you shouldn't.
Pull
Crying is my
myself.
best friend. I cry all the time. I cry
Oh,
all
I'm
the
not
time,
alone.
and I
I
think
cry
it's a real
so much,
emotion.
and I feel so silly about it sometimes.
No, absolutely not. You know, it's vulnerability. There's nothing like vulnerability. There's nothing like real raw emotions, and that's something that I've learned about learned about myself, and learned to love that and love it in other people, because those are the things that make us connect. And you are just so wonderful.
Well,
You're such a wonderful person. Yes, you radiate so much positivity,
I
and
try.
I
I have
absolutely
to.
love everything that you do. And on top of that, you're such an amazing artist.
Oh,
I
thank you.
am just so dumbfounded by everything that you do because it's amazing.
And speaking on that, your interpretation of my art, like that was such a gift. Please, 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 please. I'm gonna have to remember to put a picture of the nails that you made in this. That also is such a treasure to me. Like I will keep those forever. Like to be able to know and inspire somebody in a craft, like I've never had somebody make my art before in their own way, and it really is like it's such an honor. It really is such an honor.
Oh no, it was my honor, honestly. I mean, the way that you gave me the liberty to create, I had to do something to um try to do my best to uh how do I say, interpret the beauty of that artwork into a nail set. It was such a pleasure and an honor, and you're such an amazing artist. And that was like one of the best exclusively just for you. It was an amazing thing to do.
Thank you. Thank you. And it was, and it is just such a treasure. You're who you are as a being, all of everything that you do, and to be able to find and connect and bring community and share the possibility of life with others, and being here on this episode.
Hmm. In such a dark time as well.
We
Being
need
the
it.
light
That's
in
when we need the
darkness.
love the most.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You are so very welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Absolutely. As we come upon our 40-minute marker, do you have any closing thoughts or anything you would really like to share with the world?
Yeah, I think I want to share that mental health is really important. Reaching out is really important. Knowing that you're not alone is very important. And also knowing that you don't have to feel ashamed for how you feel. Shame keeps us in the darkness, and it's exactly what it wants. And we don't have to feel ashamed. And recovery is possible.
Yes. Yes, it is. Uh,
I'm an
well,
example of that. I'm an example of that.
yes, I
Yeah.
am too. And
Yep. Absolutely.
it's a moment by moment thing. It's a day by day. It's a one step at a time. Sometimes we have to break things down into the smallest baby step possible. But that
Yes.
baby step
Yes.
turns into eventually you can run a marathon. Like it is a journey.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. You're so good with your words, and again, that is it.
Thank you.
Yes. Hmm.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being here. And
Of
thank you
course.
to our listeners for turning on and tuning in to Ring Ring Hello, the podcast where no matter your background, you're not alone in a post-COVID world. And remember, love yourself today. You're worth it.
Yes.
Yeah, I do what I'm told.